Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a total on the whim video. I have about 20 minutes before errands this morning and I'm literally right next to a thrift store. So I figured I would pop in for 20 minutes, browse the store super quickly and see if anything jumps out to me. So as we go through this thrift with me, you will see that a lot of the items that I show, I end up putting behind. But I want to show you guys how exactly I look up and do comps for the items that I'm looking at and how I decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to leave behind at the thrift store. No luck in the shoes. I'm going to run back to the dresses really quick. Look at this two-piece set. Oh my gosh. If this was cheaper, I might consider it. That is gorgeous. So this Indigo Moon two-piece set that I found was so adorable. So I go to eBay, I type in the item that I'm looking for, which in this case was an Indigo Moon two-piece embroidered set. I then filter the results by pre-owned because the one I was looking at was pre-owned. There's only 7 available. I then filter by the solds to see how many have sold within the past 90 days and 0 have sold, which tells me that has a pretty bad sell-through rate, which is kind of disappointing. I have heard other resellers talk about this brand, but when I looked further down, it showed me kind of similar results, similar sold results to what I was looking at, and it looks like Indigo Moon jackets can do really well. So I definitely have to keep that in mind for the future. I then stumbled upon, again, this two-piece set, which was right by the Indigo Moon set. The brand was Du Perdue. I don't know, something about the tag looked really good. But I, again, went to eBay, typed in what I was looking for. It looked like people had these listed for a decent amount. But when I filtered by pre-owned, there were 13 currently available for sale. When I filtered by solds, there were only 1 sold for $9.99 on a bid. So unfortunately, I decided to leave this piece behind as well. And I just realized that I didn't even put this piece in the thrift with me, but I did find this piece right next to the Indigo Moon piece, and they had it marked, I think, at like $13, way too high for how long I would be sitting on it. I personally want items to sell really fast, and I want them in and out of my store really fast. This piece, that would have not been the case, so I had to leave it behind. I then stumbled across a Florette Anthropology dress. I've never found this brand before, but I thought it was familiar. I thought it was Anthropology. Pretty sure this was a smaller size, like an extra small or a small. When I did a comp, again, the comps just weren't showing what I would like. There were 886 currently available pre-owned, and there were only 80 sold within the past 90 days, which tells me there's about a 10% sell-through rate? Way lower than what I want. So again, back on the rack it went. So far, not so good. Like, I found that Pendleton skirt. That's literally it. Let's see if we can find anything else here. We have like 10 more minutes. Ooh, that's definitely vintage. 100% silk. $5. And plus size. I think that's gonna be a yes. As you can probably see, I go for the bright, unique patterns, especially when I'm cherry picking. That's cute. It's just CJ Banks. If I was at the bins, I would definitely pick this up. Hop into the men's section real quick. That'd be a great bins pickup. This is just a great example of how not every trip is a banger. Oh, that's new. I thought these were new tags. These say these are $1. So they're probably isn't anything great here. Well, that was a bit of a bust. Like I said, though, I only was in there for 20 minutes. I got only 2 skirts, which is funny because I don't really sell a lot of skirts. But I will talk to you guys a little bit more when I get home. And yeah. So I literally just got back home. I'm just sitting down quick to show you a little closer look of the 2 items that I got. I did have a gift card that I kind of forgot about from Christmas that I used today. The 2 items that I got came out to only $10. It was like $9.98. I rounded up the 2 cents, so I ended up paying $10 with my gift card. A lot of the clips in the video, I tried to also screen record while I was looking up comps for the item, and most of the items that I looked up today, I ended up just leaving behind. But I figured I would, show you my process, show you how I looked up the items that I was looking at, in case you're kind of wondering how I decide what to pick up and what to leave behind. So the 2 items that I got are this one skirt, 100% silk. The brand is Diane. I don't even know what that name is. It looks like Diane something. but 100% silk. Like I said, this midi skirt, super bright, 100% silk. This is plus size, has a super stretchy elastic waistband, size 1X, and I just love this. So this exact piece I did not look up yet because, first of all, I'm pretty sure it's vintage, and with vintage pieces, brand doesn't typically matter. And I can't read that second name, like I said. So I'm probably going to do a Google image search, try to figure out exactly what that says. Jasper came to join the party. But I'm going to do a Google image search and just see if anybody has anything like this listed. See if I can figure out exactly what that brand says. But if I had to guess, you know, I probably will list this around $35. Perfect time of year since we're going into spring, and I know somebody is going to love this. And the second piece I picked up was a no-brainer. This is a vintage Pendleton 100% pure wool plaid skirt, and it's pleated. It has this bright green and purple color. I love the bright colors on this with pops of yellow and green. This is a size 14, which is a bigger size, and made in the USA. This is vintage, but it looks like it's barely been worn. Like this tag right here has very little wear to it. A lot of times you could tell wear of items by, you know, the tag. The tags will have wear. This is in pristine condition. So I did end up looking up a comp just to see what these are going for nowadays. And since this is a brighter pattern, brighter colors, longer length skirt, it is pleated. It has pleated detailing. I think I should be able to get around $50 for this. I found a similar listing that sold for $50. So turning, you know, $0 because I paid $0 for this. If I would have paid full price, I would have paid $10 for the two of these. Turning that into about $70, $80, that's pretty good, especially for a 20-minute trip. Do I wish I would have found more? Definitely. But I'm totally happy with what I found, and it's just two more pieces for me to add to my collection to list. I still have a bunch of bins items to list and get through, so I didn't need to pick up anything today, but I was hoping I would find some gems. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely a different style for me. I hope it was helpful. I hope this kind of shows you how to look up comps if you're unsure. I personally use eBay. I feel like they give you the best search results when trying to look at the solds. So yeah, you guys, thanks so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you had a great weekend. We are so close to springtime. I don't know about where you guys live, but here in Pennsylvania, it's starting to get warmer slowly and slowly. I feel like this winter was like very mild, and I'm not complaining about that. I absolutely despise the cold and the snow. So I am so ready for more sunshine and the spring weather. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a great week up ahead, and I hope to see you in my next video.